Guys, welcome back to the channel. We have a new adventure today for you on Supercar Street Racing. You got Brad here, and today, look what we have. Here we've got this Mighty Max battery here. Pretty awesome. And we've also got this switch for the headlight, and we are going to get these both installed today on Supercar Street Racing. All right, we are right in front of the Supercar Street Racing design studio here, which uses Minority Report technology to design our bike battery and switch system. We've got Photoshop open right here. We've got our clip art over on the monitor that you guys can't see. So the first thing we need is the generator on the bike. Now the bike does have a generator and not an alternator. So let's pull that over. Put it down here. We need a battery. Let's pull that over. Drop it up here. I've been having trouble trying to get the colors working on lines, but I think I might have it. And we need a switch here. And we need a light, and the closest thing, I didn't download a light. So the closest thing I have is here. And then we need to do our wiring. So the way a on-off switch works is that it just has a plus going in and a plus going out. It also has a negative if it has a light inside of it. So what we need to do is get power from our generator to our battery first. So let's draw a line here. And I think to do the color, you go fill, and you go solid, and you go like this. I have had trouble with this now 3 or 4 times. Let's see, RGB. Okay, there. So let's try that again. So you draw up here, stroke. Okay, yeah. All right, so you hit stroke and then you hit RGB and pick the color. So the positive is green on the bike coming out of the generator. The negative is brown. I don't know how we can get a brown on here. I guess it's close enough. Brown would be negative, and then green would be positive. All right, so we've got our positive and our negative feeding our battery. Now, the switch has a green, I think a black, a brown, and a blue, pretty sure. So then what we do is we go from the black from the actual battery will go to the negative on the switch. So that is negative from the battery to the switch. Then we go from the positive on the switch to one of the leads on, positive on the battery to one of the leads on the switch. So let's just do that one red. And then we will pull another one over here. Let's do that one blue. So this is negative, this is positive, and this is, okay, wait, I did this part wrong. Back up. All right, so that's correct there. There's only one positive going to the switch, and then coming out of the switch, we go here, with the positive, and then we go here with the negative. All right, so this is how the circuit works. So this is positive. It's tiny. Edit trans, I can't do that. It's super tiny. Let's see if we can make that bigger. Okay, this is negative. Of course, the blacks are negative here. What does lorem ipsum mean? I don't even know. I wanted to Google that. And this guy is positive here. And of course, this guy is positive here. Okay, so how does this circuit work? Well, basically, the plus and the minus from the generator feed the battery, and it should charge the battery at the same time. If it doesn't, we'll have to use a battery tender. Then the positive from the battery goes into the switch. The negative for the battery goes into the light. As soon as you flip the switch on, what it does is it completes this circuit here, and it provides plus to this light. At the same time, it charges the battery. And since the LED light was flickering because of the lack of constant current, this will solve that whole problem with the flickering on the LED light. So let's get to work. All right, we are out here in the garage taking a look at the existing wiring, and just a little update on my thumb. It is still jacked pretty good. I still can't bend it all that much. It's purple. I have 3rd-degree burns on the back of my legs from the exhaust pipe falling over on me, and I still have a busted up knee that you guys can't see very well. So, but I'm doing better. I will recover. Just a little minor accident in the Shemar Bridges mini bike and totaling the entire thing. I'm getting my chair out right now, and I'm going to cut the existing wiring and test the battery on the existing wiring. So let's cut our zip ties that we did so nicely and remove our condom. Always remove your condom. Okay, my thumb is pretty jacked up, so I'm having difficulties using it. but I think I can handle this. And now we need to strip these two, just so we can test the battery. And the battery is charged, by the way. I do have a charger as well. So let's go ahead and strip just enough off to test our battery. And so here we are, and we have our battery is going to lay kind of sideways in the bike. This should be enough if I can hold on to it. Should be green to positive and orange is negative. And now you see how adequate that is for power, and that's what we are attempting to do today. All right, let's get working on this. Set of connectors now. We're going to go ahead and run this black wire up to the light from the battery, and this is a little bit thicker gauge wire, and it's really hard to see, but there is a ridged side of this. That is the positive. Okay, so after playing around with it, I finally got the configuration correct. The blue wire from the switch goes to the green wire on the headlight, and the brown wire on the headlight goes to ground. That is how this will be wired up. Okay, with all my frustrations over, we're going to turn our attention to mounting this switch, and it is just a Phillips head right there. So I'm going to grab the Phillips head driver and go ahead and loosen these two screws up. They have to come all the way off in order to put the clamp on. Very hard to work with one thumb, and I've already crushed my thumb 2 or 3 times and made it hurt. All right, the verdict here is I know nothing about electronics and electricity because I thought I did, and now it does not work with the battery connected to the charger, the coil charger on the bike. No matter what, the wires get super hot, meaning there is a direct short. So I have opted to go without charging via the bike. I will just use the battery to illuminate the headlight, and I will charge it in between runs, which should last for a while. I would guess it will last longer than I'm willing to ride. So now we're gonna pull the battery feed up to the switch and wire it into the headlight. Okay, after a lot of curse words, the wiring is done. You can see here now, switch turns on the light. There's no flickering. When it's connected to the charger on the bike, it flickers like crazy because there's not enough voltage, I think, to keep it running. Very little voltage. And we have the nice blue light here. Now all we have to do is clean up this wiring next. Okay, well, I tried to get the wiring decent for a while, and I couldn't get it any better than this, and I am completely disappointed in myself. This is one of the worst projects I've ever done. I'm ending the video right here and leaving super pissed. Okay, I've collected my thoughts and my temper a little bit here, and now I'm going to go ahead and put on the slow charger. So we're going to set the charger to SLI, I believe that's what it says, and we're going to go to the lowest possible setting here and go ahead and charge this battery.